that the person is misunderstanding. If you're not ready to do all those explanations, just be single. When we say relationship and marriage is not for the weak, it's not like anything bad is happening there, but you would understand that you no longer have your freedom. Yes. If you want to be in a relationship and marriage, it's nothing like, I want to be free. I want to marry a man that is understanding, a man that will give me freedom. You're not ready for a relationship or marriage, and that man doesn't love you. When you were with your parents, didn't you tell them why you came back late from school? When you go out and you come back at an unusual time, don't you explain to your mother and your father? That's accountability. And if you're ready to be in a relationship, you must give it to a man. It is vice versa. But for a woman, you should be submissive. See, it's so easy in the society for us to compare ourselves to men. But the easiest way to win a man's heart is to give him clarity. When you give a man clarity, he will give you everything. Most of you that get to say, my husband is stingy, my boyfriend is stingy, is because he doesn't trust you. Yes. And sometimes some of these men don't want to ask you because I don't want trouble. If I should ask now, she might think I'm nagging. And some men just lock up. They live in their assumption. That's why they've not let themselves. A lot of men that you are dating have not given you all of them. You've not seen the better part of your men. You are just dating the bone parts. You've not enjoyed the flesh. Why? Because you cannot give clarity. If he asks you the question, you will flip. He wants to understand what is going on. You are angry. Baby, who is calling you? You are angry. You are too possessive. You are too controlling. You want to control my life. You want to... Then remain single. Once you give a man clarity, he will give you everything. Money, love, protection. Yes, a lot of men are overthinkers. And the truth about it is when a man loves you, he will want to possess you. Even God in heaven does not want to share his blessing with anybody. He's a jealous God. And we were made out of his own image. Now, why am I saying this? A lot of women want to be married, want to date, and want to be single. See, being single is freedom. You can do anything you want to do. Nobody's questioning you. You go out anytime, you come back anytime. But the moment you say, I want to be in a committed relationship or I want to get married, you must be ready to be accountable. You will answer questions. You will explain with evidence. If you're not ready, just stay single. You know, relationship and marriage is beautiful, but I think we complicate it because we want to enjoy the beauty of relationship and marriage, but we don't want to walk. There is work. Some people say, oh, relationship and marriage does not have rules. Do what works for you. That's a blatant lie. Those are for lazy lovers. Relationship and marriage have rules and regulation. A lot of people who have refused to follow it are out of marriage. The major rules and regulation is you must be accountable. Accountability that will build that trust. Baby, you don't trust me. Baby, you don't trust me. It is because you don't want to explain yourself. How can he trust you? Is he a wizard? Trust is built from clarity and accountability. Your man trusts you when he knows where you are at a particular time. He understands all the contact on your phone. He is secure. He's not insecure about you. He knows that you are the only one he's the only one that is with you. Men are kings. A lot of men do not want to share. It's only a man that loves you that wants to share you. A man that loves you does not want to share you with anybody whatsoever. Whether he's poor, whether he's rich. He wants to be able to give you within his capacity. That is where contentment comes in. A lot of faithful women do not have wealthy men. I've said it before. Fidelity does not come with money. Many women who are faithful to their husband does not have as much as your boyfriend have, yet you are cheating. So fidelity is a choice. You giving yourself boundary and saying, I'm contented with this. You work with what you have. Our mothers did not wear Brazilian hair or have all those luxuries. Our mothers trained a lot of us. We were 5. They did not have a car. Your husband and your boyfriend have a car. You are still cheating. So the reason why he doesn't trust you is because you don't even trust yourself enough to explain yourself. Why are you sneaking? Why are you hiding? Why can't you just say, oh, baby, it's not like this? I always tell people sometimes when they come for counseling, sometimes the truth always sounds like a lie. That's the reason why you have to explain. Yes. Explain yourself. Give him clarity. Let him trust you. This trust is built. And it is built from conversation, communication. Baby, what happened? You explain. You answer questions. That is how trust is built. Someone cannot just see you overnight and just trust you. A lot of us have been through life. People have showed us shege. We've seen a lot in life. We cannot just see you and just trust you. Who are you? We don't even trust ourselves. We still have doubts within ourselves. Because sometimes we are shocked about the things that we can even do. It's now you that is a stranger. Just because you're a fine girl or you're a fine boy, we should just see you and just trust you. No, you will build it. You will build it. So I just want to tell you that if you know you're not ready to explain yourself, now you don't want to be lying. You know, these days, once people just hear one English, all of you will fly with it. He is toxic. You don't even know the meaning of toxicity. He is too toxic. He asks you question. He's toxic. He's asking you what's going on. It's every small thing. He's toxic. He's a narcissist. The two that is reigning for women now. He's toxic. He's a narcissist. Narcissist. If you ask a lot of women the meaning of narcissism, they don't know. He's too toxic. No, you are the toxic one because you want to bully him into accepting what he does not understand. Explain yourself. And that is why I tell women, why do you choose men that you cannot bow to? See what God did when Adam and Eve disobeyed him. He now told us, go and choose the person you want to love you. Go and choose the person you want to head you. Nobody forced you into the relationship. Choose a man you can respect. Choose a man that can head you. You have the avenue to do that. Nobody tied you to the relationship. Choose a man you can explain to. Choose a man you can give accounts to. Choose a man you can honor. Choose you. I'm not asking you to force yourself. You choose. How come you choose these men to eat their money? You choose these men to sleep with. You choose these men. But to obey them is a problem. How do you women make choices of men that you cannot honor? It continues to baffle me. I cannot be in a relationship with a man that I cannot honor. That's the reason why we have the avenue to choose, to pick. Pick a man you can honor now. Since you can eat his money, you can enjoy his manhood. He can honor him. You will explain yourself. You will give account. The same way you will give account of your life when you reach heaven and be hellfire. So if you know you're not ready to give account, just leave this relationship and marriage. It's not that hard because you are scaring a lot of young people. When these young people come and hear you say, toxic man, he asked me questions, everything to you is toxic. Because you are a wayward woman. You are not straightforward. You are too promiscuous. That's why you don't want to answer questions. See, if you are in love with a man, you would want to give him clarity. You would want to explain. You want to say, baby, it's not like this. No, baby, you misunderstood me. Oh, baby, you would enjoy it. I enjoy explaining to my man. That's crazy that if I'm on a video call with my man and a call comes in, I will munch the call because you know when you're on a video call and a normal call comes in, it interrupts the call. As the person is calling me, I will munch it and send it to him on WhatsApp and say, baby, this is the call that interrupted our video call. That is how much I am accountable to my man. Yes. If it's my mom, he will see it. I will screenshot. In fact, all these our mobile phones have given us away. We cannot even lie. If I'm anywhere before he asks, I've done a video. Baby, this is where I am. I'm buying something. Clarity is very important. That is what builds trust. And that is what makes a man to love you. It's not about sex. Or you'll be wondering why this man loves this woman. Give them clarity. It's very important. And for those of you that will come and say, yeah, blessing, you want to start talking about man. Or you're still on your own now. Since you don't like man, blessing is talking about man. You don't want to honor man. Or you be single. My only problem is that you complain about everything that you want. Yet you don't want to adjust. You want a man. Or you do what it takes now to honor this man. You want to eat your cake and have it back. So I hope I've been able to teach you something. A man asking for accountability, asking you questions, asking for clarity, asking you to set boundary is not toxicity or narcissism. It's love. And that is the way a man wants to keep a woman. Remember, when a man meets you, he wants to know you. But when you give him clarity, accountability, and set boundaries, that is when he wants to keep you. I love you guys. It's your favorite relationship therapist, Blessing CEO.